Hi guys, Philippe CyberBikes here. I would like to present you our fresh build, which is a Marin Bobcat Trail 5. It's a premium hardtail sold by Bicycles Online here in Australia. This hardtail, just the bike itself, costs about 1,300 Australian dollars. Premium hardtail bike in which we installed the BBSHD 52 volts 28 amps. This is the new model of the BBSHD. The model that's in my bike, it's the 52 volts 30 amps. So I have 2 extra amps at 52 volts, increase the amount of torque considerably, but 28 amps is more than enough to leave all the cars behind. So this is a very complete build. It's not common to see a conversion bike with mudguard, rack, front and rear lights, performance brake pads, built on a premium hardtail, which is this bike here. Also, one good advantage, especially because this bike is a mid-drive, we have the chain guide, setting the chain exactly on top of the chain ring, and the derailleur, which is a Shimano Dior derailleur, has a clutch in it. So every time the derailleur tries to move forward, the clutch holds that forward movement. It keeps the tension of the chain, especially on this lower part. You can see, look how stiff is the chain. This is really good. So there's no chain slack and prevents the chain from coming off the chain ring. It's important to note that if you don't have the chain guide, especially on the original chain ring, but if you don't have the chain guide, and with this big sprocket on the back, the chain will come off easily internally in between the frame and the motor there. Another safety feature we added is a brake sensor. So it helps you not only shifting gears. We have a video, I'm gonna tag the video of the gear shifting. So you're pedaling, you can press the brakes, it stops the motor, you shift gear, you release the brakes, the motor starts again, engages again, and then you can have a very smooth ride. Also, when you're pressing the brakes, there's no motor whatsoever. You can pedal and shift gears to engage the very first gear, and then when you stop, the bike's ready to take off again. It's a very complete build. The bike is going very well. We have about 5 kilometers on the odometer. I'm gonna do a close-up of the main features of this bike, and I hope you like it. Closer. Okay, let's start from the dashboard. So you can see it's 4.7 kilometers. We have the lights on here. We adjusted the clock. Battery is almost fully charged. We have an AXA light. This is the horn. We could use the same mount for the light and for the horn, making it more horizontal. It comes with a phone holder. The customer bought this phone holder. We just installed for him. Here you can see the brake sensor, how we did that. So it kind of blends in the sensor and the magnet to the lever. People who don't know about e-bikes might think this lever is original, but it's not original. Look, we modified, we made it here at the shop in Australia. You can see a very decent shock with the mudguard passing very close. That's very good. The detail here of the battery is that we not only have the Velcro straps, but we have the metal ties with heat shrink on them, so there's no risk for the customer to cut himself. Inside, something that I haven't said before, but inside of this battery we have a GPS tracking device, which is developed by CyberBikes. We're gonna be launching this to the public online on the web. Check out the rear sprocket, how huge it is. The derailleur with the clutch. This is the clutch activation lever here. One thing that's very important, you have to bring the chain to the last gear, the very small sprocket, the derailleur will be pushed backwards here, and then you engage the clutch. All right, so don't engage the clutch in any other gear unless it's on the very last gear, which is the small sprocket, and the derailleur is backwards, and then you can engage. So in that position, you're gonna keep tension on the chain. Yeah, this is the BBSHD. We add this extra tape, so we tighten all the bolts of the motor, or the controller side, of the motor side, and then we add this tape to give extra waterproofing protection and guarantee the customer will not have any problems. We have this rack, beautiful, nice rack, to put pannier bags on the sides. The mud guard, especially integrated to the rack. Big shout to Manuel, which is my business associate, partner and mechanic of the shop, and he did the mud guard with the rack. Good work. We have a kickstand. This bike is a Pro Trail, so it doesn't come with a kickstand. We installed a kickstand for him. We have brake pads, performance brake pads inside of this Shimano calipers, 160 millimeters on the back, which should be enough. We have the cabling here, passing very neatly to the bike, so the pedals don't touch. Also, we have enough slack, so if water starts to follow the wire, it will not go in. You know, we have this kind of belly preventing the water from going straight to the controller. The cables are very tight to the bike. We try to use the least amount of zip ties as possible. This is the cut on the frame to pass the seat post dropper. So we press the lever here, and woo! And then you press the lever. If you force down the seat goes down. Very nice device feature. As you can see, the battery is brand new, still have the sticker and showing voltage, maximum voltage of 58.8 volts. Great bike, great project. We have custom brake pads on the front with 180 millimeters disc brake. Also very nice feature is that the DCP-18 display has a USB port, as you can see, and the horn is a rechargeable horn with the activation here. So a way to keep the horn and the alarm, which is a horn and alarm. Yeah, so these are the keys for the alarm. So a way to keep the horn and alarm always charged is to connect the USB of the display. So it automatically charges the horn, so it's a very nice feature. Throttle, as we can see, and for example on one, and I'm pressing the brakes, the throttle doesn't work. As soon as I release the brake, oh, the bike moves. Yeah, so this brake sensor is a safety feature. It looks very nice and tidy. I'm gonna turn on the lights, so I press the display here. Lights come on. Everything connected to the Bafang controller. Yeah, I offer the customer a better seat, but he said he would be alright with this one. Actually, it's very comfortable. It's just a bit narrow. You know, I don't like the nose. I might record a video talking about the nose later on. But yeah, very nice build here in Sydney. I hope you are enjoying this image. You know, kind of learn how we do professional conversion, and we give warranty, and we promote our business as custom e-bike builders. And I hope it inspires you to build your bike in the future. If you want to cooperate with us, we are happy. And I'm gonna close this video here with a beautiful view of Harbour Bridge here in Sydney. But yeah, see you guys. Cheers from CyberBikes.